Hello, hello, hello. What's up? It's your girl Twan the Mystic from housemystic.com. Hello and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, what's up? I am Twan the Mystic. Okay, so today's reading, we're talking all about the gossip on you. Okay, so of course we're gonna be getting the tea from spirit, so you know it's gonna get real juicy. Okay, so go ahead and light your candles, light your incense, and light your blunts because we're about to get real deep with this reading. And if you love deep and insightful pick a cards, definitely hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I try something new. Okay, so go ahead and pick the picture or the number that you feel the most drawn to, and go to the timestamps in my description or in my comment section, and I will see you at your corresponding timestamp. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number one, let's get into your reading all about the gossip on you. Okay. So, first of all, before I started not your own reading, your reading, I kept hearing that song by Beyonce, I'm That Girl. And I'm getting goosebumps. And I kept hearing the part where they're like, these motherfuckers ain't stopping me. Well, they say that throughout the whole song, pretty much. It's said throughout the song pretty much, but I just keep hearing that, and then I kept hearing the one part of the song where she's like dang it, now I can't think of uh I can't even think of the part now, but the whole part, but I know there's a part where she's like, love is my weakness. Don't need drugs for some free shit. I'm just high all the time. I'm out of my mind. There's a part before that I can't think of right now. But um and then also I had my robe on and I was just really hot and I had to take my robe off. So now I'm sitting here half let me not tell y'all my business. Basically, what I'm getting from that is you're fine as hell. I feel like that's the gossip about you. First of all, you're that girl, you're that boy, you're hot. You're hot. And then the fact that I took off my robe and literally I'm like pretty much half naked right now. That's why y'all can't see me. But I feel like that's what people are saying about you. Like maybe that you're half naked all the time, or like you're just very sexy, or like the way you dress is very like it complements your body, or I don't know. Maybe this could even be people randomly seeing you on the street where they're like, "Oh damn, Paul one is fine as hell." But maybe they didn't even say it to you or whatever, but I feel like you look very very good. Like you look very very good, and people I keep seeing someone that's like slim thick. You don't have to be that. You don't have to be that at all. But I'm just seeing like someone that's like slim thick. I keep also seeing this one of my favorite tarot readers here on YouTube, and she's just so cute, and we actually have the same birthday, and I'm like seeing her in my mind. And um yeah, so maybe some of you guys do readings or you're super spiritual, because I'm thinking like spiritual baddie. That's what I keep seeing, like spiritual baddie. Like you're probably gorgeous, but you're very spiritual. And I'm also seeing, what's her name in my head? Sasha Obama. I don't know what her sign is, but she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous, and she's very like the way she dresses. I don't know what her beliefs are, but the way she dresses is very like it gives hippie, almost like she's a tarot reader or something like that. Very earthy and stuff like that. So I'm seeing people be like, pile one is very gorgeous, very hot, but like you're not just a pretty face and a nice body. Like you are deeply spiritual or intellectual or something like that. So I think people are gossiping about how you are. Yeah, you there's like different sides to you. Like you're multi-dimensional or something. But let's actually get into the cards. Okay. Joy. Okay. So people are also saying about you that you are very happy go lucky. You seem happy in life right now. You seem very like, I don't know, like you're enjoying yourself, even if like behind the scenes you're like, oh my God, oh, oh my God, you know, on the outside, you look very joyful, like you are enjoying life. But I think also people are saying about you that you're very funny. You're very, very funny. If you make content or something like that, people are saying like how funny you are in your content, or yeah, like they're saying that you're just hilarious, or even if you're not a content creator, maybe there's people in particular that are like, oh my gosh, Podwin is just so hilarious. I enjoy my time being around them. Emotional release, very interesting. So I feel like another thing people may be saying about you is that you um it's really going back to this joy card for me, like that you're very expressive, like they see you expressing your joy. Like I'm wondering if it's like your outfits or your hair or the things that you're posting is making people think that you're enjoying your life, like you're happy with your life. But emotional release also makes me think, did some of you guys just release something, or you're about to release something? um yeah, I don't know why I'm seeing someone, like people that are creators. I think you could be a creator or something, and maybe there's something that you're about to drop, or maybe you've been talking about something you're about to drop, or people feel like there's something coming, like you're about to drop something, like I don't know. Or maybe it's like you're on the come up. Okay, that could be it. Like maybe people see you as someone that's on the come up and you're just rising or something, and you're just getting better and better. I also feel like you're just getting better looking with age. I don't know. Um yes, and then there's something. Oh my goodness. Okay, if you are under 18, don't go. Just go. Because another thing I want to say is that you are someone in particular, maybe that you've been like intimate with. It could be someone that you're like intimate with or whatever, or you've been intimate with. They are thinking about the last time that y'all were intimate and how expressive you were, or how they felt, or how sweaty everything got. Okay, so yeah, let's move on. But yeah, definitely someone's thinking about y'all's past encounter. So we have a King of Pentacles here. Yeah, there's definitely a person thinking about y'all last encounter, but this could even be like someone from your distant past. It doesn't even have to be like recently. It could be someone from your distant past, and they're thinking about it, and maybe they've talked about it. And if they did, that's so lame because you don't kiss and tell. But I'm sorry, this is what the cards are saying. Okay. Oh, King of Swords. Pop one. Hold the hell on, Pop one. Wait. Let me see something here. Oh, Nine of Cups. Okay. And oh, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. So we have the King and Queen of Pentacles here. So I feel like there is gossip around your relationship. Maybe you're dealing with someone and only a few people know about it or something. And the few people that know about it are talking about it. And they're like, oh, wait a second. Or because this King of Swords makes me think of an ex. This is someone that maybe you don't talk to anymore, someone you don't deal with anymore, and they're wondering about your love life because they maybe want to come in and be like, "Hey, um, let's link, let's hang out, let's, you know what I mean." But they're like, "Is Pow One dating somebody? Is Pow One dating someone?" Um, and I feel like some of y'all are actually dating someone on the low, and they have an inkling and they're like, they want to know. But this emotional release, the fact that the emotional release is right here next to the King and Queen of Pentacles, I feel like maybe y'all are going to be launching y'all's bays very, very soon. Maybe y'all are going to be launching y'all bays very soon, and this King of Swords is going to be a little mad. But I feel like there's multiple people that's going to be low-key mad or low-key kind of like, well, when did this happen? How did this happen? How long y'all been together? And for some reason, I keep biting my lip. Okay. And I don't know why, to me, that symbolizes like, yeah, you've just been kind of like holding back on maybe posting this person or telling people about what's going on or something like that. I feel like you've been really hush hush about a lot of things, and there's someone in particular, and I feel like it's an ex. They're kind of low key wondering like what's going on behind the scenes. Okay. All right, let's see what else. then my phone, and then my phone lit up. Then my phone lit up. We have wedding rings. And that says union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, devotion. Ma'am or sir, I feel like you are low key in a serious ass relationship, some of you guys, and people don't know, but they have an inkling and they want to know what's going on. um, yeah, cause like, well, dang, yeah. So people are wanting to know about your love life and if you are dealing with someone or if you're single. But I feel like some people have an idea that you're probably with someone, especially if some people have seen you with this person or has heard some whispers or something like that. But yeah, there's definitely people wondering about your love life. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We have elusive, dishonesty, deception, trickery. Okay. I really feel like what I just said, you are holding something very close to your chest, very tight lipped. Some of you guys, this is not even a relationship. This could have to do with your career, especially because these are two pentacles here. This could even be about your career. Like they feel like there's something big coming with your career, like you're on the up and up, like the up and up. Okay. And people have no idea. Like they're kind of like, well, what is Power One up to? They don't be posting, they don't be saying nothing. They don't talk about this. They don't Yeah, but yeah, people are really wanting to know what's going on with your pockets and your love life. Um, yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I keep laughing because Spirit is giving me such clear answers right now. We literally have twin flame. And it says yin and yang and balance, union and duality. And this literally says union right here. Union, duality, complement, polar opposites. So literally, you literally are dealing with someone, and people are like, I have a feeling that Power One is dealing with someone and we just don't know, or they want to know. Because I feel like some people are thinking that they're your match and they're not. Or maybe it is someone that's really is your match and they're gonna like, let it be known that they feeling you or something. But damn, Power One, Jesus, people are in your business, okay? But yeah, there's definitely people worrying about your love life. But I also feel like I said, there's some type of like something going on with your career and stuff too, and people are wanting to know what's next because they see you on the up and up. Thank you for the clear messages, Spirit. We have love call. And it says expressing love, message of love, thinking of you, informing you. And literally, like I said, I definitely feel like people are wanting to know about your love life because they possibly want to come in and be like, hey, You are so gorgeous. You are so amazing. I would love to get to know you or something like that. Yeah, so people are thinking a lot about where you stand in your love life, but um I also feel like there's people thinking about calling you, and this doesn't have to just be with love, friendship. This could also be with career because they're like thinking like, okay, Pile One's perfect for this job. Pile One's perfect for this. Pile One's perfect for that. They're very interested in working with you or something like that. And they are there's gonna be a lot more communication between you and someone that's interested in working with you, like business wise, career wise, something like that. But then also I don't know why I feel like for some of you guys there's a your person, it's your person that you're dealing with that's telling other people about you, and how they're like, oh, I feel like pile one is the one. I feel like pile one is the one. Or if there's a separation between you and this person, they're like, oh, I want to reach out to pile one and see if we can work things out. Mm. Okay, well, we're just going to leave it right there, pile one. If it resonated with you, let me get some rings in the comments, because some of y'all, I feel like your person is saying that you're the one, and they're like telling people that. Okay. So yes, put some rings in the comments, and if you feel called to tip me, follow me on social media. You want to buy my art, you want to join the Patreon, all that information is below. Okay. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello, hello, hello. Oops. Those of you that chose pile number 2, let's get into your reading all about the gossip on you. Bars, bars. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, so yeah, if you want to book a reading with me, that information is below, or you want to join the Patreon, that's below. Discernment. Okay. Letting go. That's funny because we have discernment, which is 6, and then we have letting go, and it says 43, and 4 plus 3 is 7, so 6, 7. Okay. And it's funny because they both have birds on it, and I know all these cards don't have birds. So there's definitely people talking about you. Cause I don't know if y'all can hear that, but there's birds actually chirping, and we have these birds right here. So there's definitely a lot of talk about you. I wonder if some of you guys are on a public platform or something, and that's why you there's a lot of people talking about you, or the things you say, or what you're wearing, or what you're, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of eyes on you. Like a lot of people follow you, or like you're just an interesting person to watch. So a lot of people like watch you even if you aren't like a content creator. It kind of makes me think of what's her name? What's her name again? Des Dior. I think now she makes music and stuff like that, but I have no idea what she does. And that is no shade to her because she is gorgeous. She is fly. Like, I fucks with her. But I have no idea what she does. And I mean, that's really not my business, I guess, right? That's not my business for real. But and I'm sure a lot of people be like talking about it like, "Oh, what does she do for a living? How is she so wealthy? What, like, are her parents wealthy, or is she wealthy? Like how is she in these circles with these people and this and that? Like, just yeah, like that's what I keep seeing in my mind, like people wondering what you do for money. And even though I don't think this is true about Des Dior, people try to say that she, effed her way to not the top, but like to have like what she has, which I don't think that's true at all. I don't know anything about that girl. I just know that she's beautiful and she's fly. That's all I know. I don't know if it's her family. I don't know. And I feel like that's what people are saying about you. Like they don't know if you're like, is it your family that's wealthy? Are you like, how are you getting money? How do you look this good? How do you like, there's just a lot of like How? People want to know how, because I feel like something about you is very mysterious. Like, um, you might have been drawn to another pile because I was picking up on that mysterious energy in another pile. But yeah, I think people see you as very mysterious, and they be like, I mean, dang, how what they got going on. But also we have yeah, with discernment and letting go, it's making me think of, like, with discernment, when you have discernment, you know what to let go of. So I feel like people are thinking about how you have discernment, or you call judgment on something, and how you let go of something. Like, for example, like, let's say you were with someone for a long time, and then you were like, you know what, something is telling me I need to let go of this person because there's something else out there for me. um yeah, you may be thinking that, and then you let that person go, and then you were right, so there was someone else out there for you. Like, that's just an example, but I feel like there could be people talking about how you decided to let something go, and you did, and now you're thriving. And that could be a relationship, that could be a job, that can be that could be anything. That could literally be anything. But yeah, I definitely think people are talking about how you let go, and how it benefited you tremendously to let this job, this person, this whatever it is, to let it go. Like, it benefited you tremendously. Okay. Okay. So, okay, let's just do the tarot cards. All right. Yes, see? High priestess, high priestess. This definitely goes along with what I just said. Like, you trusted yourself to let go of something, and it was in your best interest. It really was. And it was like spirit was talking through you, or speaking through you. Well, talking, speaking. I really meant working. Moving through you, and then you listened, and then it worked out. So I think there's people talking about that. I think also people are talking about your intuition in general. Like, you could do what I do, um or even if you don't, it's like you're very, very intuitive about trends, about people, about um mysteries. I don't know, but you be knowing. I think people feel like you be knowing. And what do you be knowing? A lot of things, okay? And I think you're very smart and knowledgeable, but it's also a spiritual knowing, an intuitive knowing that you have, and people talk a lot about it, and they're like, "Well, how did Pile 2 know that? How did Pile 2 know I was lying?" How did Pile 2 pick up on this? How did Pile 2 blah 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 blah? Like, there's a lot of how did Pile 2 know? Okay? Um and then we have Page of Swords reversed. Very interesting. So I do feel like there's someone in particular that you let go of. I really do. They could have been someone that's like immature. They weren't meeting your standards. They weren't I don't know why so many people use this word, and look, whatever, narcissist. Okay, I'm hearing narcissist or something, and I feel like there's someone you dealt with that was like a Page of Swords reverse, where they were immature. Like I said, they were a narcissist. They were I don't know, they maybe talked a lot. They talked a big game, and then let you down in the end. It's something like that. And I feel like that person in particular still talks about you to this day, or thinks about you to this day, because of this letting go. Like, you let go, and it's almost like you were that person that got away and stayed away and started thriving. That's what it's giving. So mm, okay, pile 2, let's see what else. Okay, so we have Four of Pentacles, and it has Capricorn on here. So some of you guys could be a Capricorn. Um, The high priestess is ruled by the moon, and that is Cancer energy. So, oh, Capricorn and Cancer. Okay, those are opposites. So you could have dealt with a Capricorn or a Cancer, or maybe you have that in your chart, or one of the cardinal signs, which is Capricorn, Cancer, Libra, and Aries. So you could have dealt with some people that have that in their chart or something, and maybe they were immature, like I said. Maybe they were stingy with their love, stingy with their time, stingy with their money. um I don't know, but there's something like they held back from you in some shape or form. Or maybe they like were workaholics, because I noticed uh cardinal signs, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Cardinal signs tend to be workaholics, or people that like focus very heavily on their projects, and they like can be very one track minded, and then everything else is just off to the wayside because they're focusing on that thing. Okay, so and that's no offense, because like I'm literally cardinal and fixed dominant, so I get it. Okay, okay, and I literally have a Cancer rising, so I get it. And an Aries moon. So yeah, there could have been someone that you maybe let go of because of that. Not because, they were focusing on their project, but because they didn't know how to balance their time, or it was something like that, and you could have let go of them. Or it could just be you let go of them because of the shadow side of cardinal signs is that like stern, cold, rigid type of nature. So I feel like there could be someone that you could have let go of because of that, and they're regretting their actions or something, and they're talking to somebody about that. Or or someone could be saying that about you. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. And then the fact that I had to clear my throat like that, um, yeah, it's definitely making me think that someone could be saying that about you. Where they're like, dang, Paltu do not F with me. She or he do not F with me, and they let me go, and they said, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Okay. Yeah, and they could be saying that you're very rigid and not forgiving, or especially with this discernment card. I mean, not saying when you have discernment you're rigid, but um I know when people have discernment about things, well, depending on how you are, it's like when you have, oh my god, I don't know if I'm explaining myself correctly, but let me just use myself as an example. I feel like I'm someone with discernment, but I've had to learn how to have boundaries and to follow my discernment and to trust my discernment, okay? Um so it has over time made me, I wouldn't say rigid, but very strict about what I will and will not accept. Okay? So I feel like yeah, people could be saying that about you, like that you are very strict. Like I'm hearing that Mona Leo song. What's it called again? Don Julio. And um she's like, what's she say in that song? And I get to business. Wait, and I'm strict. Get to business, Judge Judy Ho, or it's something like that. And then in that song, she's talking her shit about how like don't play with me. And I feel like there's someone saying that about you, that you like you don't play no games. Like you don't play no games. You're not with the games, and you not accepting less than what you deserve. And I feel like there's someone that actually respects you for that. So yeah, then we have temperance. Okay, so that's interesting. So it's not, I feel like some people could have a misunderstanding and say that you're very strict and rigid or whatever, but I feel like some other people are like, they respect you for the fact that you are like, I'm not accepting this or whatever, and they love that. They love that about you, and they respect it. So there's that. And then we also have clinging reverse. Yeah, there. I feel like there's someone that you had a lot of love for. Maybe you were very close to them. This could be a lover, this could be a friend, something like that. And you were very maybe clingy, very attached, very, but once you let go, you let the fuck go. And that was it. And I feel like there's someone that's still thinking about this. If they're not talking about it, they're definitely thinking about it. But I do feel like there's some people that talk about it, like how you just let them go and then that was it. Okay. And then Spirit, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We literally have poker face. And now I'm hearing Poker Face by Lady Gaga and how she's like, can't read my, no, he can't read my poker face. She's got to love nobody. And then she's like, I won't tell you that I love you, kiss or hug you, cause I'm bluffing with my muffin. I ain't lying, I'm just stunning with my love glue gun. And can y'all tell I'm a Lady Gaga fan? I freaking love her. But anyway, I feel like you are very strict. Like maybe, but like beneath the surface, it does hurt you to have to let go of people and places and things or whatever. But you have a poker face and you be like, nah, no, I will not accept that. And there's some people that are like, damn. But some people can do nothing but respect it. All right, so we also have emotional storm, but reverse, y'all. This reminds me of something I was literally just saying to my friend about how, like, on the outside, I look very calm, very like, oh yeah, it's fine, I'm chilling. But on the inside, I'm like this. That episode of SpongeBob when I don't know, I forgot what was going on and why he was in his brain, but there was a shot where they were like inside his brain, and it's like the different little SpongeBobs, and then it's like they were trying to look through the file cabinets and they couldn't find something, and then like the whole place was on fire and everyone was running around going crazy. That's the inside of my mind. And I feel like that's a lot of you guys on the outside. You're just like, yeah, everything's fine. It's great. On the inside, chaos. So you have a very good poker face. I'm feeling like these people that are talking about you, they see the poker face, but they don't know what goes on beneath the surface. So good job, Pal Two. Oh, we have time. Waiting cycles moments. Okay. So I feel like there's people that feel like, damn, I would have thought Pal 2 would have been back by now. And my phone just lit up. They're like, damn, I would have thought Pile 2 would be back by now, but they're still not back. Wow. They really don't mess with me like that. So I definitely think people are thinking about that. But I also feel like people are waiting and hoping that with time you're not mad anymore. or not that, and you probably not even mad. It's just that you're like, no, it's just a no for me. And I feel like some people are waiting and hoping that with time that you will give them another chance, but maybe you will, but for a lot of you guys I feel like it's a no. And people are talking about how like they're giving you time, but they're not sure if you will ever accept their apology or accept them back, or it's something like that. Okay, but we'll leave it right there. Pile number 2. If it resonated with you, let me get a let's see, a clock emoji in the comments, because people, they still waiting. They still waiting for you to see if you gonna come back around. Okay. So yeah, if you would like to book a reading with me, tip me, follow me on social media, uh buy my art, join the Patreon, things like that. That information is below, okay? I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number 2, let's get into your reading all about what? Oh, the gossip on you. Dang, I lost my train of thought that quick. Okay, so I feel like what I'm already getting. Well, before I talk about what I'm getting, if you want to book me for a reading, tip me, follow me on social media. That stuff is below, okay? Excuse me. Oh my goodness, it's like there's something on my chest. Okay, Not really. There's not something actually on my chest, but it felt like something was weighing on my chest. So I feel like there's something somebody wants to actually say to you, and I think they've been talking to other people. They've been talking to other people about what they want to say. They're talking to people about what they want to say, what they want to do. Um yeah. Yeah, like it's something weighing heavily on them and they're like, "Okay, okay. I'm going to say this, I'm going to do this." Like there's definitely people maybe coaching a particular person on what to say to you or how to handle things with you or something like that. But then how I forgot what I was going to say. I feel like there's sorry y'all, I had got interrupted. But um I was gonna say how I forgot what I was gonna say when I first started the reading was like I wonder if there's people that feel like you forgot about them or maybe not even forgot about them, but like maybe there's some people you left on red. Maybe there's some people that have like been like, dang, I reached out to pile oh wait, no, not these first. I reached out to pile three and they never responded back to me. They like some people feel forgotten by you because maybe y'all haven't talked in a long time or haven't seen each other in a long time or they maybe sent you a message or something and they never got a response from you or something like that. And I'm wondering if some of you guys like maybe you literally forgot or some people have your wrong number or there's something or maybe you have like a new number and they don't know. It's something like that, but there's people that feel like dang, does Pile 3 even remember me? Like, why they just forget about me like that? I haven't spoken to them in like so long. And it's making me think of my one friend who I need to talk to because I haven't talked to her in so long and she keeps coming to mind or whatever. Um, so yeah, I feel like there's some people that feel like you forgot about them. Or maybe they feel like you acting brand new. I don't know. I don't know. Anywho, grounding. Okay. Oh, and creativity, grounding creativity. That's interesting because it's making me think of like someone that takes their creative ideas from their mind and they put it on paper. It's something like that. They I said they. Why I keep saying they? But yeah, I feel like you put your ideas to work. And I think people talk about that. There could be people that talk about it and how like you're not someone that just talks about what you're going to do. You actually do that shit. Like you could be someone that has been for like a long time saying, "Oh, I'm going to be rich. I'm going to be famous. I'm going to have my own business. I'm going to be like this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that." And people thought you was just talking. But then you actually went ahead and did it well and they're kind of like shook a little bit how you were able to bring your idea to life. Okay. And then King of Wands. Okay. That definitely lets me know that you are someone that brings ideas to life. And I also feel like people are talking about how you are really good at delegating tasks or maybe well yeah like you're a good leader. Let's say like you're good at delegating tasks, you're a good leader, but I also feel like you're really good at motivating other people and seeing people's potential. Like when someone comes to you with a dream like, "Hey Twan." I said hey Twan. Okay. Hey pile 3, I mean. Hey pile 3, I have this dream and blah 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 blah. I feel like you're that person that's like, "Yeah, that's a good idea, but maybe you should tweak it like this, or maybe you should do this, or maybe you should try that, or maybe," you know what I mean? Like, you're that person that gives people practical steps on how to make their big dreams come true. And I feel like you're a person that will or has made some of their biggest dreams come true. So love that, Buki. Okay, we have Four of Swords. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, then we have the Sun and Queen of Wands. Yo, what's up with these pairs? Let me do this here. Let's do this. What is up with these pairs? You might have been drawn to another pile because there was another pile where a pair came out. It was the King and Queen of Pentacles. I forgot which pile. What pile was that again? I don't remember, but you might have been drawn to that pile. Since this is pile 3, you might have you might know what pile I'm talking about because maybe you watched it already. But yeah, it was the King and Queen of Pentacles, and now we have the King and Queen of Wands. So people are definitely talking about your love life. Excuse me. There's definitely people talking about your love life. They want to know what's going on in your love life. They want to know who you're dating, what you got going on behind the scenes, especially because this Four of Swords. Like, look, her eyes are closed. So I feel like you don't let a lot of people in on what's going on with you. Like people would never know like a lot of the stuff that's going on with you because you're not the type to like post everything about your life on social media or to talk about what you got going on, but you may have like a whole lot of shit going on. And then my phone just lit up. Like, so yeah, you may have a lot of shit going on. You may have a lot of uh cool things happening behind the scenes, but no one would ever know because you're like pretty private. And it's so interesting because we have the Sun here. And I feel like you're someone that a lot of people have their eyes on. So yeah, you were definitely drawn to another pile. So I feel like you're someone that a lot of people have their eyes on, or maybe you're just like very attractive or something like that. So it makes people want to know what you got going on behind the scenes. Like, do you got a man? Do you got a girl? Do you like what are you doing? And I feel like there's people that's very interested in what you got going on behind the scenes, especially like your love life. Because I feel like, especially with this creativity, I don't know why this creativity card makes me feel like you are banging, like you're a banger, like you are sexy. Okay. You're fine as hell. I don't know. I don't know. You're fine as hell. And I feel like there's multiple people that think that about you. So they want to shoot their shot, but they're kind of like, I don't know what they got going on and I don't want to be rejected. And I feel like for some of you guys, especially because this is like court cards, this is making me think that some people are a little like low key intimidated. Especially people, yeah, that are interested in you romantically. But I also feel like there's people that I feel like old friends or people that know you from your past are kind of like a little intimidated because they done seen you glow up and rise up, and I don't know, but and they're kind of like, well, dang, I feel like pile 3 kind of surpassed me. Could I uh like, would she be interested in me? Would he be interested in me? But yeah, I definitely feel like there are some. And then my phone just lit up. Come on now. And then my phone says 1, 2, 3, 4. What? And then my phone. Okay. Okay, phone. All right. So yeah. All right. So then we also have. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I always got the little evil laugh, but we have not today. Boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset. So this is definitely making me think of another pile, but this is also making me think of like what I said as far as people feeling like, dang, pile 3 left me on red. Damn, did I do something to pile 3? Does pile 3 hate me? But the whole time you literally forgot. You literally forgot because you have like 50 million other things going on. But with this boundaries and hurt, this kind of makes me also think of what I said. Like, you, even though you're someone that's like a bright light, you're probably very popular, very gorgeous, very something like that. Not a lot of people know what you got going on behind the scenes. they may know, like, like a little something here and there, but they don't know the ins and out of your day-to-day life. They don't know a lot of things. Mistakes reversed. Very interesting. Okay. And then let's see what else. Running reversed. And then see, it says ghosting, disappearing, invisible. Yeah. There's some people that are feeling like, dang, pile three forgot about me. They ghosted me, whatever, whatever. But I also feel like there's some people that ghosted you. I also feel like there's some people that ghosted you, and they may have tried to return and maybe we didn't respond and they feel ghosted by you. Okay? Cuz I kind of keep seeing this situation in my mind with this dude I used to deal with or whatever. And it's a long story, but basically it's like he tried to come back and was like, "Oh yeah, I was thinking about you," and trying to apologize for his BS. Or no, first he was like, "Why are you?" He said, "Oh yeah, I'm thinking about you," and I'm like, "Why?" Like, "Oh, because you're great," and I blah 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 fucking blah. And I don't know, I I was like, boy, whatever. And then he hit me a couple months later talking about hope all is well, and I just never responded because please shut the fuck up, okay? And I feel like that's some of you guys, like, okay. So I wonder if some of you guys have like some situations like that. Okay, so then we see. I'm sorry. I just be in these readings laughing hard as hell. And I love seeing y'all's comments when y'all say I love laughing with y'all because I know I be in these readings cracking up. And mind you, I'm in this room doing the reading by myself and I'm laughing at my own jokes, but I'm hoping y'all are laughing too. Okay. So anyway, it says boundaries. No, drawing the line enough. And literally it says boundaries right here. So I definitely feel like you set like very strong boundaries, very very strong boundaries, and you were just like no, or you just didn't respond or whatever. And I think it kind of makes me think of what I literally said at the beginning of this reading, like there could be someone that, or was that the beginning of this part? I don't know if it was the beginning of this reading or another pile, but I know I said something about like there's something on this person's chest that they want to say to you, but they not sure how to say it, or maybe there's like someone trying to coach them on how to do things, what to say, how to move, you know what I mean? And you're just like, nah. And then the fact that we have this mistakes reverse, I feel like there's some people that are talking about how they want to fix what went wrong with you guys. And there could be people giving them advice like, okay, well, do this and do that and blah, 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 and da, 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 da. And especially even how creativity's here, like there could be people like, yeah, maybe we should send them flowers, or maybe we should, pop up at their house, or maybe we should do this. Like there's someone trying to coach them on what the hell to do. And yeah. And there we go. And then there we go. Another confirmation. So yeah, I really feel like there's people thinking about how they want to speak to you, but they feel like you're like, nah, no. Especially how this not today ended up under the Queen of Wands, but then this mistakes card ended up under the King of Wands. So I definitely feel like there's a past lover, and especially because I'm thinking about what I experienced, like that just kept coming to mind, and how he wanted to correct his mistakes or whatever. And I'm just like, why? Like, why are you thinking about me? And I think he thought because he's low key famous. And I think he thought that maybe because he was like low key famous or whatever the hell, that I'd be like, oh, Ooh, no, Buki. And I feel like that's some of you guys, but some of you guys could decide to take someone back. I don't know, but these boundaries are definitely making me think that it's a hard no for some of you guys, and they're still thinking about they're still thinking about the what they did and hoping they can correct it one day, but it's up to you, pile 3, what you decide to do, okay? All right, so that's your reading, pile number 3. If it resonated with you, let me get that hand emoji, where it looks like talk to the hand, where it's just like that, and or like stop, Let me get that in the comments, okay? If it resonated with you, and make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new. If you feel called to tip me, book me for a reading, follow me on social media. Join the Patreon, buy my art, take one of my classes. All that information is below, okay? I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace.